So what's your social media strategy? What do you think about when you wake up every day and you want to do a couple of posts? Do you have a strategy behind it? And are you looking to serve others, or are you looking to draw more attention to yourself or to your business? Both are legitimate questions, I think. So I'm with Jackie Dacanay. She's amazing. She's a social media whiz. You actually have kind of a very dynamic background, by the way. Maybe we'll share some of that. And we just spent a little time together. She was helping me with my marketing strategy on social media. I would recommend checking her out. But Jackie, like, should we be thinking about, value that we provide to others only? Or should we be thinking about, hey, I can also grow my reach at the same time? I mean, what do you usually coach people on when it comes to bringing together value and building out your reach?
Yeah, it's a great question. I really do think that it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. So thinking back to your goals, are you building kind of like a blog out of a hobby and you just like want to build a community around that? Or are you trying to monetize like a business, a personal brand? Both are two very different things, and I think we'll have different strategies. But at the end of the day, I think that authenticity is super important. Really knowing your following, so who you're trying to attract, and getting into the minds of what they care about. So, if you're a health and wellness blogger, like obviously you want to put content out there that's going to resonate with people that care about their health, that care about wellness, whether that's like healthy recipes or tutorials or just sharing kind of like your journey. You really have to tailor your content to who you're trying to reach, and just putting daily inspiration out that's going to connect with them.
So, sorry, I hope this isn't an interruption, but that makes me think of a really important good point. Should we use social media to find our target market, or should we already know what our target market is and then put content out to reach? You know what I mean? Like I've known people, I think I did it for a while too, where I would see how people were responding. This was mostly on Facebook before I started to use Instagram, and I would kind of get some feedback on Facebook. But can we find our target market through social media?
Absolutely, and I think that the information and the data that is provided to us, if we have business accounts, is unbelievable. I've never been more excited about that because, like going back before social media, we really had to do a lot of this manually, and it was a lot of work trying to figure out, who is our target audience. But with Instagram and Facebook, it's like the data is there. We can look at it, we can review it, because I think that it will change as you grow. And being able to then, because if you're on Facebook and you're on Instagram, you might have two very different audiences. So it's really important that we're paying attention to the data and that we really know our customer on every single platform.
I agree. Now, is there a platform that you prefer one over the other, or it just depends, like you said, on what you're trying to accomplish in your message? What's your favorite or go-to tool right now?
So I kind of have a little bit of bias towards Instagram. I'm a creative, I'm a very visual person. I just love the features. I think it is a platform that has the highest engagement of any other platform. And for me, that I am growing both a personal brand and a business, so it's really important for me to feel connected to, my audience, and I feel the most connected when I'm on Instagram.
I think I'm going in that direction too. I've really come to like. I think you're right about the visual too. And I don't know what it is about Facebook, but I'm just not as attracted to even the feed now. Maybe it's because there's a lot of ads.
That is true. Facebook is definitely changing. I think that, it's a lot messier because you don't have the structure of like a 3x3 grid that you have to like kind of like keep up with. So with Facebook, there's a little bit more like fluidity with like your language and what you're talking about and all of your content. If you're resharing blog posts, it doesn't really matter, because it's not like you're looking at it in like the terms of like a grid. I mean, things are definitely going to be changing with platforms, as we've already seen with like the algorithm. A lot of people that enjoyed the benefits of having like organic reach saw their engagement drop like overnight because of that. So there are certain things that are definitely changing in the social media world that we're going to have to, adjust our strategies to kind of compete against.
Aesthetics matter a lot more though on Instagram, right?
I absolutely believe this, and I know that there is a lot of kind of like, different feelings about it, but as a creative person, I look at someone's Instagram account as almost like their visual magazine. So the magazine for either their personal brand or who they are or their business, whatever it is, like it needs to make sense, it needs to tell a story. And I think that the most successful accounts have done exactly that. and people, they go back to them every single day because they want to be a part of that story.
I liked when you used the visual magazine analogy for me before. That made sense. That resonated. So if you have any strategy questions, if you have any questions about social media, I would hit Jack. I hope you don't mind me plugging you a little bit right now.
No, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm here. So check her out. I'll, of course, tag you in this. And, think about this. Think about the value that you're providing every day. We love to learn. I learn a lot. I follow, I'm a coach, I'm a high performance coach, but there's about a half dozen people, and there's more that I do reference once in a while, but there's a good 6 or 7 people. Gary Vee's one.
Yes.
That
Love
Gary Vee's great, Barry, and just provides a little extra fuel and perspective. I check him multiple times every day.
Yeah. Jenna Kutcher is also really solid at social media marketing. Kiki Von Glow is someone who really knows social media really well. So there's definitely a lot of people that you can learn from as well, not just brands, but people that are influential and that understand how social media works today. So, expand your follower base and learn as much as you can, because there's a lot of information on there.
I know. I think some people will end with this. I know some people, they don't follow as many people because they want it to show that they have more followers than people follow. They're following.
I know. I think that we just have to put our egos down a little bit and really just focus on building community. That is, again, the whole purpose of a social media platform, is to feel connected to people. And I think that when we leave our egos at the door, we leave a lot more space to build that community.
I agree. Well said. Okay, Jackie, thanks for a few minutes of your time.
Thanks for having me, Scott.
All right, bye. Check out my social media some more too, not just Instagram, but Facebook too. All right, see you later.